Hey, what's up everybody? Prime22 here, bringing you a new episode of Transformers Lore. What if I told you that during most of the events of the Beast Wars cartoon, there was one Predacon under Megatron's command, and one Maximal under Optimus Primal's command, that you didn't see, hear anyone talk about, or even get a hint of their existence? Today, we're going to be talking about Fractyl and Packrat. Universe, Primax 984.17 Alpha. While we never see Packrat and Fractyl in the Beast Wars cartoon itself, they both first appear in the in-continuity comic Tales of the Beast Wars Transformers Critical Mass. From then on, they show up in stories told in live-action script readings, and other comics from then on, finally playing a role in the Transformers universe featuring the Wreckers series. Design-wise, you're probably familiar with their layout, as Packrat shares a body type with Rat Trap, and Fractyl shares a body type with Pterosaur. Packrat was a criminal back on Cybertron who opposed the Maximal Imperial Peace Marshal Devcon, before eventually being captured and being put into a stasis pod because of his crimes. His stasis pod was to be sent off Cybertron and was put in the cargo of the Axelon, and if you've seen Beast Wars, you know how the story goes from here. It can be likely assumed that Packrat was part of the many stasis pod Cybertronians who awoke on Earth during the Beast Wars, and eventually joined the Maximals. He also absolutely hated his rat-based alternate mode. Little information is available about Fractyl's past, but given the situation the Beast Warriors were in at the time, he likely was in a stasis pod, perhaps a protoform, just like many of the other characters we see. While Packrat likes to keep to himself and hides away in the shadows, Fractyl became obsessed with the unstable energon deposits on Earth during the Beast Wars, and set about researching this anomaly. For the most part, he tended to keep to himself to do his own research, even though Megatron wanted him to be more of a combat-based warrior. After the Beast Wars, it is unclear as to why, but Packrat was left behind on Earth, where he joined with Primal Prime's forces. At some point, they even joined up with Fractyl, and eventually returned to Cybertron from their time period through a transwarp portal. At this point, the planet was under occupation by Megatron, and the Spark War was underway. Merging with Rodimus's forces, the two became members of the Wreckers. During these events, Packrat was murdered by the undercover agent Cyclonus, who was working for Cryotech, while infiltrating the Wreckers. During the final battle against Cryotech's forces, Fractyl provided an analysis on the Divine Light, the Quintesson artifact that helped manipulate the energy of Primus himself. Through Fractyl's work, the Wreckers were able to destroy Cryotech's ambitions and saved Cybertron. While we didn't dive too deeply into the storylines that Fractyl and Packrat played a part in, since those storylines will be their own videos, I hope I spread some awareness on these two secret Beast Warriors. Though we never even get a glimpse of them during Beast Wars, Fractyl managed to save Cybertron itself one day, and Packrat? Well, I mean, he's just Packrat. But nonetheless, thank you all so much for watching. Follow me on social media for updates, subscribe if you'd like, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.